Good morning, guys. I'm a bit of a hot mess this morning. Well, I have a cute dress on, I have leggings on, I have boots on, but my face is a bit of a hot mess. My hair's a bit of a hot mess. I actually splurged and went out and got coffee today. Usually I always make it like first thing in the morning, but this morning I did not want to get out of bed. I got my period last night, this morning with a vengeance, and I feel like death. So I went back to bed for like 10, 15, 20 more minutes than I should have. And so I did not have time to make my coffee this morning. Plus I was using the Dunn Brothers app and I did the, I did the, whatever questions, trivia questions, and I got free money for coffee. And I am janky looking like a crazy person in my car at Walmart. But it's Walmart. There's a lot of crazy people here. So, it is Wednesday, September 6th, possibly. Oh, I can't talk. Excuse me. So, there's a lot of stuff I need to talk to you guys about. Sorry. So this weekend I kind of went rogue, ate whatever I wanted, and that was a very bad idea. I also did a little emotional eating. So by the end of the weekend, my weight went from a comfortable 165 to 169. I gained 4 pounds over the weekend. 4. But I reined it back in, and then this morning, on weigh-in day, I weighed in at 164.0. Woo-woo! It's been a very stressful week. Did you expect anything else as it gets closer and closer to the wedding? No. Life is really crazy. That's actually why I'm at Walmart. I have to go get s'mores stuff for the s'mores bar at the wedding. Oh, lordy. But I will probably just run into Walmart and fill you in on some stuff when I get home. But I wanted to at least start the day vlogging, talking to you wonderful people. Alright, I'll talk to you later. I look real crazy and people keep walking by. It makes me a little uncomfortable. You know what that's from. You're wonderful. I love Friends. So some of those little references come out all the time. Like, you're my lobster. Anyway, I am just babbling and crazy. Talk to you later. I'm back, and I'm not so much of a hot mess anymore. I actually did my makeup, except for these big old things that I can't cover up. Ooh, those are driving me insane. Yeah, if any of you guys have like a good skincare regimen that you would like to share with me, like the month before my wedding, I need to do something because I do not want these giant undergrounders that like cannot be covered for my wedding. It's freaking me out a little bit. So I have tons of stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about, so I'm going to try to hurry and try to not forget the things that I wanted to say. First, before I forget, I have a huge NSV. I was watching Losing Lou last night and trying to catch up on some of the videos that I've been super far behind on. Sorry, guys. But anyway, she brought something to my attention that I totally forgot about. When I got married to Dennis and we switched the insurance and everything over, and I got life insurance and stuff through his company, they had sent in some paperwork and it asked like what my weight was. And before, I would have just been like, I'm not answering that. Or I would have, I don't know, had Dennis given it to me right before we mailed it, and I would have wrote it down and like sealed it up before he ever would have seen it. I was so ashamed of the number on the scale. I never, ever, ever in a million years wanted to admit to him, my big, strong man, that I weighed more than him. And I was like, oh, you need my weight? And I was like taken aback. And at first I was like, and then I was like, I don't care. And I was like, 165, which, yeah, I'm astonished at that number. And it's just crazy that I can be like, oh yeah, I don't even care. I can tell him what I weigh. I weigh way less than him now. I was like, that's just crazy. I weigh like 100 something pounds less than my boyfriend. Husband. Oh, husband. Yeah, that's weird. Weird. And I used to weigh more than him. Crazy. So, yeah, a lot of stuff happened. So with the NSV, I'll go with something in the opposite direction and tell you about that, because I was not happy. Okay, something happened this weekend, and I got mad at my husband, and I got my little feelers hurt, and I don't want to, like, throw him under the bus. It's not like he cheated on me or anything. If he cheated on me, I would have cut his thing off. He would be dead right now. But, something happened, and it made me insecure about myself. He didn't say anything about me or whatever, but it made me feel like, oh my gosh, maybe he's not attracted to me, whatever. And I was like, immediately I jumped back to the old mindset of, I'm not good enough. I am not what he wants. I am not perfect. I am not, maybe he's not attracted to me because I don't have boobs anymore. Maybe because I have extra skin. I got super self-conscious and super, I don't know, down on myself, like instantly in a split second. And we went to the world's biggest candy store, whatever that's in Jordan, Minnesota. We were wandering around with our friends and everything. And as soon as whatever happened, I just was like, I'm done. I don't even want to be in here. And I was walking with Callie, and she was so tired. She had skipped her nap. So she's like, I want to be done. I was like, deal. So we went out to the car, and I was so upset about myself, and it triggered something in my head that I haven't felt in a while. And it was like, you just want to eat. It was like, stuff it down. I hated it. Instantly, I was like, oh my gosh, I should not do that. I should not. And we got out to the car, and there's a big old box of donuts, and I ate like a half a donut, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, don't sabotage yourself. Don't do that just because you're having a moment of insecurity. Like, that was what I did before. I would date somebody, I'd have like a breakup, I'd feel bad about myself, and instead of just like a night of, crying and eating ice cream, it would be like, well, he doesn't like me, he's not attracted to me, must be, I'm too fat, and somehow I would just keep eating, and I don't know if I was trying to protect myself from being hurt, and I was like, well, I'm going to get so big that nobody will approach me, nobody will be attracted to me, everybody will just leave me alone, and I won't get hurt anymore. I don't know, but I used to just shove the food down, and I felt so guilty, and I felt just like I was at 300 or 280 or whatever previously, and I was like, oh, those things come back instantly. I don't want to be in that place. And like 5 minutes after all of this, and my common sense kicks in, and the rational side of my brain kicks in, and it says, your husband loves you, everything's okay, he did not do anything, he didn't cheat, he didn't do anything, just get over it, calm down, whatever, it's just your insecurities. Like, after that, I was like, okay, everything's all right. You don't have to go to like freak out mode instantly. But it really scared me that still in the back of my brain is that little trigger switch that goes, food will fix this. Just put food on top of those feelings and don't deal with it. I do not want to live my life like that. And it was really scary because I've been under so much stress for the wedding, and I haven't been sleeping. And then Callie had, she's had a sinus infection, and her eyes got icky and boogery, and her ears are plugged up. She couldn't hear. It was a little bit of a rough weekend, even though it was fun. We went and stayed at my friend Emma and Gary's house. We stayed in the camper with them, and it was a pretty good, fun weekend. But yeah, all the stress is getting to me, and I've just been running off of 4 hours of sleep a night, maybe 5, whatever. It's been super hard on me. And on the weekend, I was like, I don't even care. I'm gonna eat whatever I want. The one day, I know, what was it, Sunday, when all of us got together, Dennis bought a big old 12-pack of donuts. We were all gonna go to the cities, go shopping a couple places, and then go to the giant candy store, come back. So I was like, well, I'm going to test the waters a little bit. I haven't had a donut since, surgery, a real donut. I might have had like a teeny tiny bite of something. But I was like, I wonder how much I can have before I would, feel like crap. So I got like one with cinnamon sugar on it, and I kind of wiped some of the sugar off. I ate a whole donut. A whole donut. Then, for lunch, we went and stopped at Devani's Pizza. It was super good. And although my choices and my quantity of food were a little bit different, Dennis wanted to try the deep dish, and I was like, you know how much I'm going to be throwing away if we get a deep dish? Like, all that crust is just going to go in the garbage. And so we got regular crust, but I ate like 2 pieces, pretty much with a bite of crust of each one, and then just the toppings. But after we ate donuts and pizza that day, we went to the candy store. So I tried a little bit of candy that day, some chocolate, just like a bite here, a bite there. All this junk food's adding up. Then that night for supper, it was super late by the time we got back, and everybody was tired, so we didn't have the cookout we were going to. So we just went across the street as a bar from their house, and we had like steak bites and deep fried tater tots, and Dennis had like the deep fried mini tacos, and Callie had chicken strips. So I had like a little of this and a little of this, and I was like, this whole day has been like junk food, stacked on junk food, stacked on junk food. So I knew my weight was not going to be pretty when I got home, but I was still shocked when I'd gained 4 pounds. I was like, oh Lord. I was like, how easy if I am not mindful that this could just pile back on. And that's scary. Like, you keep hearing the weight loss surgery is not the easy way out. It's not a fix. It's a tool. You hear it and you're like, yeah, but I had weight loss surgery. I am never going to gain that weight back. And then to just not watch it for 3 days, something like that, and to be at 4 pounds. I was at 169, and I thought, I won't see the 170s again. I'm good. I'm at my happy point between like 162 to 165. I just stay there. If you are not continually mindful for the rest of your life, I can see how very, very easy that weight will sneak back up. On a good long weekend, you might gain 3, 4, 5 pounds. And then you're like, this week I don't have to be really good. And then you got another holiday and then whatever. And these pounds just keep sneaking back on. But I'm super, super thankful. I got my crap in order. I go to counseling regularly. I was there yesterday. I talk about my problems, and then I'm like, okay, food is not the answer. Fix your crap. So I'm eating good again. Obviously, I'm back down to like 164.0. I'm lighter than I have been the past couple weeks. So I'm back on track, but it is scary. Scary how very easy you can be like a normie again after a year out. I might not be able to eat as much as my family and friends, but I can certainly eat all the junk that they're eating. Maybe I can't eat 2 donuts or 3 donuts or whatever I would have eaten before and kept shoving them down throughout the day. And when we went out for pizza, I may not have been able to eat 4 slices at a time. But all that junk and all that stuff that you're like, oh, nibble here, nibble there, whatever, it adds up. You guys, please don't think that once you've lost this big old chunk and you're at goal, almost goal, that you're fine forever. Don't slip into that mindset, because it's a dangerous little slippery slope. Yeah, I don't know how I got on that tangent, but there's a lot of stuff going on here. But there's a lot of good things. It's feeling like fall. It's been really cold yesterday and today. I'm freezing to death, but the leaves are starting to change color. It's getting beautiful, getting to be my favorite time of the year. And even though I'm stressing hardcore about this wedding and invitations and RSVPs and the money and the whatever, I know that when these days actually get here, it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. Like, I'm putting together all these, I have like 6 totes right over there, all stacked up, full, ready to go with like a list of what's inside of them, ready for the wedding. I have like 2 more over there, 2 more over there that are almost ready to go. Like, it's getting there. It's getting put together. Oh, jeepers, this video is going to be so long, but I have to tell you, it's so weird, like, being a weight loss surgery patient and, like, planning for my wedding, and I'm like, I'm going to have a s'mores bar, I'm going to have a candy bar, and I was like, I can't eat any of that crap, but it's going to be there for everybody else. Just strange. I cannot wait to share all this stuff with you. Like, I'm starting to get excited. I have done so much work, and the Flower Girl dresses, the one is totally done, the other one is almost done, and they look so cute. I put together like my card container, and it's like a metal, I don't know what to call it. I don't know, it's a cute little metal container, and then I put like burlap and lace around it, and then I put some flowers on it, and things are like starting to come together and starting to get really cute. So I'm going to make another video, because I'm not putting them all together, of some of my favorite things. So if you want to watch that one too, I'm going to be doing that soon. But things are crazy, but I have to think positive, and there's a lot of positive things coming up soon. My birthday's coming up soon. It's just, there's a lot of good things. But I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Yeah, I hope you're all having a really good week. Bye.